for? What time is it? Podcast time.
Woo, woo, woo. There it is. There you are.
Do you like my haircut?
I do.
It didn't dry as like cute as it did yesterday. I saw that I watched a show and there was a really hot girl on it and her hair was like kind of like mine, but like not really. But like I really like the cut of it, and I was like, do as much as you can to get me to look like that.
They're like, listen, we don't have haircuts.
We had a 3-part haircut because she washed my hair and then my client was half hour early, so I was like, I'll just take it out.
Right.
And then I had time to cut the rest of the hair after, but not enough to cut like the bangs.
Right.
So I was like, all right, let me do these people, and then
Hair's all dry. Rewashed it.
no, you can just spray it a little bit.
Yeah, I know.
And then I put my last person under the dryer. She's a little old lady. Love her. And I was like, you got time to cut these things and finish the haircut? So
Perfect.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Baby on board.
Nope. No, you read it.
I read it. I read it out loud. I mean, in my head. Ew. I'm not like, what the hell that was, though.
I could be so wrong.
How are you, my guy?
How you doing? Doing okay. I'm
Nothing
okay.
wrong with that.
I had the I don't know, it's been a crazy week for me. I feel like there's been a lot of ups and downs this week for me.
You know, Mercury's in the microwave again.
Wait a minute, one more time?
Mercury's in retrograde.
Oh, okay. I think
No, you heard what I said. You heard it correctly.
yeah, okay.
Mercury's in the microwave.
I thought you said my freezer's in the microwave, and I was like, nope, that's not the words.
I don't have a microwave.
I know, that's why I'm like,
Actually, that's a lie. It's in the basement.
it's in the basement.
But you never know when you need one.
Hey, yeah, totally.
If your microwave dies, you can have it.
Mine doesn't die. Mine is dying.
Well,
Mine does that whole like, you put it in, and it goes.
doesn't want to give it back to you.
No, it's just like it goes. And you're like, did it stop? I was like,
Is it getting hot?
and I've said that from day one. But no, it's been one of those crazy weeks where I just feel like everything I do is like everything's happening in extremes, and it's just like I'm tired, and
Emotionally?
yeah, and I'm like I just feel
you've
like
been like ripped around.
I mean, and she had Shannon had a seminar yesterday, and so she stayed so Tuesday night I didn't sleep because I was like, okay, I gotta wake up early, can't oversleep, and because I had to get to Dartmouth and then get back and open up, and my dad's like, he's like, if you're late, I'm here, and I'm like, yeah, like you can't walk down the stairs by yourself, forget even bringing a dog down with you, like, so I'm like, oh man, so I'm like, I don't know, I just got myself super stressed, and then I had this whole like, you gotta do the X. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, it's definitely not edgy anymore.
Well, no, it's, in my day you had to like get blood. You had to like, the X was like.
We used to do vinegar and a Band-Aid that used to work, but
Yeah.
I don't have that many Band-Aids, dude.
I think I'd be like, I don't have any vinegar.
There's like, well,
Yeah.
like my entire leg, my entire
Right.
back.
Mm.
Go on.
Did you go shirtless?
I did.
Damn it.
I was just naked.
Best way to walk your dog.
What happened was he shit, so I had to pick it up and my back was
Yeah.
exposed. I have some on my booty too. I'm like through my pants. I'm fucking
Yeah, they do. Yeah. There's nothing worse than that one that like you're like, oh, I have an itch. Oh no, and you can feel like the bump, and you're like, oh no, and then you're like itching it. Then you're like, okay.
hyperfixate on it.
Then
But
you're
don't
like,
itch it anymore.
yeah, like don't itch it, and you're like,
Just like one more time, you know.
what happened to me? Something happened to me where I got itchy, and I was itching, and felt so good. It felt so good, and I realized I ripped myself apart. Like I destroyed myself. But it felt so good, and I took a shower. I was like,
Oh yeah.
And it was in a delicate spot.
We might
Like it was in a
skip that.
delicate,
Oh yeah.
like it right on my, like, not on, but it was like
Right
right on my
sweaty.
leg, and I was kind of sweaty. So you know how to get like
Shaved?
no, I got sweaty, and then I get like, because I think because I'm Portuguese and I'm kind of oily, like I have an oily skin to me, I get that film on me, and then I get itchy on it.
Exfoliate?
No, no, I don't. And then I feel like, so when I get in the shower, I feel like I always take like face cloths.
Now I feel like
I land up like really scrubbing like the sweaty areas on my body. Like, I mean, you should anyway, but I'm talking about like, I'm like with the.
Unless your face cloth is like.
Yeah, no, it's not. So I guess it is, and I kind of like do the whole thing, and then I feel like there's layers of skin I take off, and then, but I know it's not. Most of it's all just like dried up sweat, or the worst is when, as I get older, I feel like I'm getting oilier, and then I feel like everything kind of sticks to me, or it feels like a film on me. I'm like, ew. I feel like I need to take a shower. I feel like when I sleep, I wake up, I have to take a shower lately, because I feel like I'm hot in all the bad places, like sweaty in the bad places, and it's always like,
What soap are you using?
Dove.
Maybe it's time to change it up.
Yeah.
Maybe your body's not responding to it anymore.
I don't
You know
know.
how shampoo does that?
Yeah, you're probably right.
But you gotta be careful because how long you been using Dove for?
Like forever.
Like your entire life, yeah.
Yeah.
You need to find something like.
All I know is I
closer.
can't use the Irish Spring. That stuff
Oh,
makes my
burns.
allergies. No, it just makes my allergies. I'm like, I'm like, my dad used to use that
You
all
can
the
still
time.
use a sensitive bar. You just
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah,
a
yeah.
different brand or something.
No, and then I did that whole like soap and beauty bar thing. I went down that, you know. So,
I mean,
oh, you're gonna make me go down this rabbit hole.
Yeah.
You always make. So there's a difference between soap and a beauty bar. Beauty bar only has, don't quote me, 30% like soap and cleaning things in it, and it has like moisturizer, has other stuff in it,
Okay.
but it's not soap.
Right.
Soap is soap.
So is this something that you put on your body like after you shave or something? Is that what
No,
it's used
no. So what the object is that a beauty bar is a type of soap that cleans you, but I'm trying to think how they
for? Put a
explain it.
moisturizer in you? Let's see.
So what happens
It's like
is
a 2-in-1 shampoo
it's a 2-in-1, but it doesn't clean you as well as you think you're being cleaned. So you're getting like cheap soap, but they don't sell you as soap. It's called a beauty bar.
Right. Because otherwise you get sued because it's not soap.
Right.
Right.
And so what happens is like Dove, the kind I buy, it's plain Dove soap, not soap. It's a beauty bar. But I didn't know that until like one day I was cleaning. What was I doing? I was doing something and I was washing my hands. And I know it was during COVID. And they said, don't, make sure you use soap. And I'm like, yeah, duh, soap. And they're like, no, make sure it's soap. And I'm like, I know, I'm hearing you. They're like, no, what do you have in your house? And of course, I always like, when I'm in the bathroom, I always grab soap. The soap in the shower, and I just kind of go over my hands. I don't need a face cloth to wash my hands, so I just go like that, put it down, and then I go into the sink and I scrub my hands. That's what I do. Shannon has like a little pump thing that's like soap. But I'm always like, there's a bar right there. I mean, it's not like I'm walking 10 miles. It's not like I'm walking upstairs for it. It's right there in the shower. You just turn around, grab it. Your hands are wet. Yeah, and I will say my day things were a lot different. But, so.
I feel like there's like a film on me when I use a bar.
So.
Or film, or like I feel so dry.
Wait a minute. You're almost right. So when I did that, I found out, because I was like, I don't get what you're talking about. Beauty bars leaves, I think that's my problem with like this, is that it leaves like a film on you type of thing. I gotta Google it again because it's been a while. It's almost, yeah, go ahead. So
Okay.
what's the difference between a beauty bar and a soap? Because I did this during the pandemic.
Pandemic.
Pentatonics. Isn't that a band?
Pentatonic.
I thought you were gonna look that up. I was like, no, we're doing beauty bar for.
Made with synthetic detergents that clean without stripping natural moisture, making them better for sensitive or dry skin.
Right.
Traditional soap is made from natural fats and alkali, resulting in alkaline products that efficiently removes dirt but can strip the skin.
Right. But it cleans you differently.
Yeah.
And that's the important thing. So when they say use soap to kill the bacteria, beauty bars don't have a high thing of soap. Yeah, it's weird.
Yeah.
I went through I did way more than this. I started really going into it because then I was like, all right, well, stripping off your skin is a bad thing. And then as I was reading it, I was like, but it does, it puts a film on it. And I think that's what's, and as I'm getting older, the film is like not helping me.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to change it
You're
up.
too moisturized.
Yeah, I am.
You're too lubed up.
That happens. It happens.
Too much lube.
Come
Not
to
enough
this
soap.
But I did. I freaked out. They're like, "Oh no!" And the other thing is that a beauty bar doesn't clean you like a bar of soap does. Like, so let's
Not
say,
efficiently.
yeah. So you know how
Putting
like
too many
other
oils
stuff,
on,
yeah, and it's. And I was really like, wait a minute. So what I'm using is not soap. So it's not killing 99%. It's like, and then you find out it kills 70%. Then you're like, oh, I'm not really washing my hands. Like, and I was like, great, go ahead and get Corona.
You did.
I did get it. I think everyone got it at one point. We got to a point where it was like, fuck it, you get it now.
COVID parties. Like the chicken pox parties.
I have been, the last couple of years, I've been sick twice, and both times like destroyed me. Whatever it was. Well, the first time was Corona, and that destroyed me. I spent 3 days like dead, like just on the couch. I fought to go to the bathroom, and then I go back and like I slept on the couch. I didn't even get off the couch. Like it was that like crazy. And the next one was some flu thing, man. That destroyed me for 1 week. Destroyed me. Could not function. Could not. I was like, and I don't know what it is, but I've been getting sick, and I've been sick hard. It's like you're feeling it.
Yeah. It's like all of your sick for the whole year.
Yeah, like no. For the last 30 years of my life, I haven't been this sick. Like I was like, okay, I don't ever get sick again until I die. Like, you know what I mean? Like, whoo. But I feel like this week was one of those weeks where it's just like everything was just like, oh, we had a bad day, then we had a good day, but then now we have a bad day. Like we just can't seem to get that. Everything's super extreme.
Yeah.
So it's like, oh, we got this. Oh, that's great. And then I was like, but this happened and this happened. Oh no. Then it's almost like you're like, that good thing's not good anymore. Like, it's not worth it now. Like, you know, and then you're like, but that was so good. Like, oh man.
Yeah.
I don't know what it was. Just I was alone all weekend too, which I was alone. And there's something about me, just not a lone person. I get trapped in my head. I'm an overthinker. I'll analyze too much stuff, what I should have done, then I think of like, what did I do? Sometimes it's just too much. It's too much. Just you don't need to do it. And I keep saying I don't need to do it, but I still do it because it's just in my nature of trying to figure it out, not to do it next time. But I have been blessed with the magical powers of my life to be able to pick the wrong direction for every person in my life. So like, I always seem to, and I'll just say this is my love life, I always seem to get that girlfriend, especially after I broke up with my high school sweetheart. If I dated a girl and she was like, all right, we need to break up, and I go, I understand, I get it. Let's not, I get it. Let's just be friends. Let's just, let's not make it. And I would walk away and I'd be fine. And then like 2 months later, 3 months later, she's like, I really wish you had fought for me. I thought you were going to fight for me. And I was like, I was being considerate. Like, and she's like, yeah, I'm dating somebody else because, I need someone who really wants me. And I was like, I just, things were going good. I just assumed, you were done. And then the next one, or, whatever, after, I'd be like, you know what? We're gotta be together. I believe in this relationship. And she's like, if you had just let me go, I would have came back. I wish you hadn't fought with me. I was like, perfect. Okay. All right, perfect. I remember this so clearly. And then the next one would be like, I'd just be like, I don't know what to do. And they're like, what? I'm like, because if I pick just letting you go, you're going to say I should have fought for you. And then if I fight for you, you're going to say you should have just let me go. I would have came back and understood. But you're going to tell me whatever and she'd go, but I don't know until you do it. I was like, that's the problem. I don't know. So I remember being like, so I don't know. And I went through 5 girlfriends that all married the guy behind me.
Right.
And I was just like, I remember being like,
I shouldn't turn them all gay.
not
all of them.
Not all of them. Not all of them. I have 2 that I think that became gay. I didn't say date them, but there was one was like a girl that I guess we kind of fooled around a lot, but we didn't date. Like we would not like serious dating. And I don't think I ever think to myself like. I think I told somebody. I think I told Pat or I told somebody. It was like, can't think it might not have been him, but it was like, oh, that person's gay now. They're like, oh, you turned her gay, and I was like, I didn't turn her gay. She just became gay, or she just found out.
No,
she
and
was
I was
no, I know, but I was always like, I never, and I was like, I actually think that's a compliment. So I'm going to tell you how I feel about people. Like when I know guys that come to me like, oh, she's gay, I broke her. I was like, no, that's like the best compliment. They're like, what do you mean? I was like, yeah, because you got something she doesn't want. So when you gave it to her, she was like, I don't want this. So you already know you didn't break it. Mm-hmm. She just didn't want. So you can't compete. This is like wanting apples, and everyone gives you pears, and you don't want but you want apples. So no matter how good the pear is, it's never good because you want an apple.
Right.
So you win anyway. You could be the best or the worst, and it's not your fault. To me, that's winning right there. I'd rather have every girl break up with me and say they're gay. I would have been like, oh, perfect. It wasn't me. It was you. Not you broken, but it was you not liking me. So I wasn't the asshole or the whatever I need to fix. It's you need to fix being with the right person. I would totally live with that. No, only 2 did. No, it was just and both of them was like, yeah, okay, I see that. There was never a, what? I was like, I can see that. You're gay. Cool.
Alright.
Yeah, because there was always like a, let's do A and that's it. Or let's do, and there was always like, hey, don't you want to do more? No. I was like, yeah, okay. But I just thought, wow, she must not be into me.
Well, she wasn't, but.
Yeah, she wasn't.
She was, but she wasn't.
Yeah.
She tried.
Yeah, I mean, I never really had a problem. It's not like I've ever had a gay woman had the best sex ever and been like, what? This is it? This is a one-time shot?
Yeah.
I've never had that. But the people who end up being gay are just always like, yeah, okay. High school kids are the worst at being gay. Because you could just tell. It's just I feel like every girl on the softball team, they were so, I could have been gay, straight, 50-50. They go either way. Gay. And then all of a sudden, I remember one of our closest friends. I remember I think even your dad. Did you hear? Blah 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 is gay, and I was like, yeah, I could, yeah. I mean, she never dated any of us, but she did date any guys in high school. I don't remember her having a boyfriend ever.
Yeah.
Her sister was I don't want to use the word slut because she wasn't a slut, but dated every guy you knew.
Yeah. There's a lot of people I went to school with that are not gay, and I'm like, saw that coming. But there is one person who I swear my life, I'm like, I cannot believe that you're gay. Just the way that she, I don't know. There's just
yeah.
Not that she ever had a boyfriend or that I know of.
Right.
I didn't know her.
Right.
That, but I was like,
I hate the ones we all know you're gay.
Yeah.
We all know, there is a young man that we all know is gay. I've talked to high school kids,
yeah,
and they're like, oh, that kid? Oh, yeah, he hangs out with that kid. Yeah, he's gay. We all know he's gay. And I'm like, yeah, but fights every type of stereotype, but acts it is it? And I keep thinking like, he's like that borderline metro, like, you know, you just like, or what they would say, bi guy now, because my day was metro, like that extra phlegmy guy, you know,
Extra fun.
not phlegmy, femi guy. And I had a friend, I have a friend for the longest time that was like that. He was, oh my God, he was metro. I mean, like, he spent like 6 hours on his hair. And I just be like, I'll call you out because I don't care. I'd be like, John, let's go. John. He's like, yeah, I got hair out of place. No one fucking cares. We're walking down Main Street. The wind's going to blow. And he would put so much gel and he couldn't leave until it dried. Because because back then,
Got a hard hat.
back then, that's what gel was. Basically, it would like freeze your helmet. And he'd just be like, fixing a hair. And he would hold it until it like got hard, and then he could let it go. Because then, you know, and I'm like, and I've left him so many times because I told him, be here at this time. 15 minutes, he still wasn't there, and I'd leave.
Yeah.
And then he'd be like, where are you? Because there were no phones. But he would call like one of our friends, like, where are you at this? I'm like, yeah, because he would do the call around. Like, you're at Rich's house, you're calling in. He'd be like, where are you? I was like, I told you we're leaving at 6. I waited to 6:15. You still wasn't there. Oh, I'm doing my hair. Do it early. Like, and my friends were like, what? And
Yeah, I would do the same thing. How fucking annoying.
we were at a party. This is where I kind of met him. Well, I hadn't met him before, but this is where we were talking. We were at a party, and he was really drunk. I was buzzing, but I wasn't drunk. But he was really drunk. I wasn't very comfortable in the party I went to because I went to a real party, like you don't know anyone party type of deal. Then you see people you know, and you kind of go, oh, okay, yeah. So I sat next to him, and he was talking to me, and he was like, you know, I like you, and I was like, yeah, you know, I like you too. You're pretty cool. You're a pretty cool guy. And he's like, no. He's like, I love you, man. And he kissed me on the cheek. And of course, when he had to say, I love you, I felt a little tongue. I actually pushed my tongue on my cheek.
Nice.
No,
As you would.
obviously. Oh.
Cheek tongue me.
I cheek tongued him. And of course, 3 people had to see this and thought we were lovers because he was so metro.
yeah.
He was so metro. They were convinced. So every single.
And you already got that.
Oh, and I had that because I'm a very soft man.
And you rode horses.
And I rode horses, and I hung out with girls, so I have a lot of. I'm a soft man. Simple as this. I am, and I'm not. You know, like yeah. So, and I'm in school the next. Yeah, I had to be because I was with all girls 24/7. So I'm always like walking down. I'm walking down school. The main wing. Where's your boyfriend? And I was like, shut up. And I had a girlfriend at the time. I was with Chrissy. I'm like, I have a girlfriend. Yeah, it's a cover up. And I was like, all of a sudden the kid goes, I know you banged her. I was at that party. I was like, you're right. I fucking banged him raw. It was amazing. And all everyone was like, no, he's not gay. And I was like, what? Just like that, because I yelled it like in the middle of the hallway, like I motherfucking raw banged him. I threw him over the bed, there was 100, like it was a party, so everyone was in the hotel room,
Right.
And you're saying I'm banging the guy in front? I was like, I bent him over that bed. I was like, people were taking pictures. No cell phones back then.
Right.
Like, and I was making it like it was, and as soon as some guy, I was at that party. That didn't happen. He's bullshit. He's not gay. And I'm like.
Thank you.
I walked away. It was like, this guy's trying to pull off he's gay. And I'm like, I can't win. Like this. Like, what the fuck? Like 2 seconds ago, I was getting harassed. And John comes over and is like, oh, I'm sorry about the kiss thing. I'm like, it's all right. It's all taken care of, John. And then he I'm like, it is what it is. Like, and of course we became like even closer friends. So we were hanging out, and he got he ended up going. Didn't help his case. He ended up going to hair school in Rogers because they had like a Vogue school back then.
Yeah.
And they had what they call for hair and makeup and stuff. Cosmetology.
Yeah.
And that's what he went for. And everyone's like, and I'm like. bro, I seen him bang some girl, so I know he's ain't gay or he's bi, or whatever. And he's not. I know he's straight because he's been married 4 times practically, or 3 times.
Yeah.
Like, but it's been always like. But for the longest time, everyone had him as gay, and I was like, yeah, I see that. I was like, John, you don't help yourself, bro. We go walk down Babe Street, right? He shows up. We're all like, now we're all preppy kids. Well, you know, like your dad, not preppy, but you know, we don't wear nice clothes, not crappy clothes.
Yeah.
But I don't remember us all being in t-shirts all the time. I remember just being like a nice pullover shirts, maybe some nice shorts, or some crappy shorts, you know, sneakers, casual but still kind of dressy, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
And he shows up, and so we're walking down Thames Street, kind of dressed a little. So I told him, I said, dress a little nice, you know, because there's college girls from Save. You know, I kind of.
You came in a tuxedo, right?
He came with a tuxedo shirt, and like I was like, do you have a cummerbund on? I'm like, what the fuck? And he's like, well, the pants look funny if you don't put the cummerbund on. I'm like, what are you wearing? We're walking down.
We said a little nice. We didn't say.
We're in high school. We're in high school. We're not even adults. Like, we're still in high school. Like, I will admit this right now.
We're going to the bar at the wedding.
In my day, the object was, we were convinced in high school we were going to pick up college girls. We were so convinced on it. We were so convinced that we were going to go and look so much older because we did not want high school girls. Because high school girls were dating college guys. So we're like, well, why can't that happen for us?
Yeah.
Then we got the brilliant idea of like, okay, we're going to go when the bars close, and we're going to go walk when the bar closes. So we would all kind of sit a certain place, like almost hide. We're hiding because we wouldn't sit on the like, like you know how everyone sat on the wall or sat in the park years ago. I don't think they're allowed to do that, but you're allowed to kind of sit in the park. Like we didn't do. We literally hid, so no one would see us. And then right when like that 1:15, you know, when the bars start coming out, we'd be like walking out like, oh yeah, like, and acting like we're super, but acting like we're super, oh, that was a good band, man. We would be talking, or we'd be listening to someone and then try to repeat what they were saying. And then like we see some girls, we're like, hey, we just see you at the Pelican? And they're like, hey, did you hear that band? Because we would like when we walk by, see, like we would read the flyer, like the flyer that was hanging out, because we were like super detectives. Like we were trying to figure out our cover stories.
Right.
And then we'd meet these girls and I'm like, hey, how you doing? And they're like, oh yeah, did you buy me a drink? And a couple times we were like, yeah, I bought you a drink. Like we were just like, we would say yes to everything. They're like, did you fuck my dog yesterday? We're like, yeah. Like, are you into that? Let's go. Like, we were so.
We'll come together.
We were so desperate. We were so like stupid, young, dumb, full of cum, like, and wanted to get it out. Like we would have been like, hey, thank you. And so we go walking, and then around, you know, it's usually to like 2:15, and then like it really goes whoosh, like they're all gone because everyone goes to the pizza joints, and then everyone goes home or goes to the next place. And we were always convinced we were going to find the after-hour party, and we were going to go to it. And we went to one after-hour party one time, and everyone kept saying, "Who are you?" And I was like, "Oh yeah," and I all the time like, I was like, I was just him. I was at the bar with that guy. He invited us. He said he was cool. This is a cool place to be. You cool? And Rich always had a little pot in his pocket, and he goes, I got something. Spark up some. Oh yeah. And then all of a sudden we're like wicked cool, and we'd just be like, all right. They're like, how old are you guys? We're like, 21. And Rich would be like, I'm 22. And I'd be like, you had to say 22. Like, you couldn't just say we're all 21. Like, you had to act like it's like I
forgot you had a birthday.
Like, no, I'm not a baby like these two. Like, I've had an extra year of drinking. Like, I'm like, what
legally?
Like, we're all 17 here, motherfucker. Like, we're 17. Like, what are you pulling out? Or 18, whatever. Like, we're all like seniors in high school trying to pawn off that we're freshmen in colleges.
Right.
Because we're like, it's 1 year. I mean, who's going to know? Like, or whatever. No, we had to be more than freshmen in high school because we were 21. Oh, no, that was it. That was our cover story. We were freshmen in high school, but we took a year off and didn't go to college. So we have like way
You were
more.
a freshman in college.
Right, but we
Because you
took a couple of years off, like because
Right.
we went to go because that was the big thing in my day was taking off because no one did that kind of before that. It was like you go to college,
Yeah.
or you don't go at all.
Yeah.
But there was a big thing of like people not going and like living life and then going to college. It was like the new fad going through.
Yeah.
And I remember being like, oh yeah, we took like 2 years off. And the big thing was John would say, oh yeah, I went to Europe, and he starts talking about shit, and I'd be looking at him like, okay, bro, like the story's getting way like we're going deep in
Have you
this.
even been to Europe?
I'm like, please tell me you know how to say something in another language, because if you whip out, you went to France, and you're like, bonjour, we're done, like we're done. And that was I remember being in sweats because it was all bullshit. Like we were just bullshitting our way, 100%, like everything. And then we'd be somewhere and be like, and I will tell you right now, I probably was scared shitless because as doors would open for us, we just were walking through it like, hey, you know, it was almost like you take step one, you're already in it, you're already in shit. Once you're in shit, you're in shit. Why get out and get clean to get back into the shit? Just keep walking through the shit. Just keep going until you're done. Until someone calls you out or something. And there are so many times that we went home like fucking bored out of our mind. Like, okay, well, I'm not going to go anywhere. I was a few times we followed some girl. Like, I always had that one friend who like fell in love with some girl, and that girl had no, but yet strung them along. Yeah, you guys want to come over? You guys want? And I'm like, guys, enough. This girl, she just wants us to fucking buy her something. Like, you know, like go get her pizza, shit. Like, let's go. She goes, no, I'm gonna get late. You ain't getting shit. And of course, don't be like that. What kind of wingman are you? What kind of fine. And we go through it. She get her pizza, and she goes, her girlfriend or the boyfriend would show up. That would happen, dude. We'd just be like. We would be like, what are you doing? Like, we told you.
Yeah.
They'd be like, I was convinced.
Stupid.
I was convinced. There was a few places we got into. That was the other place. We got into a gay bar that was in Newport because they would serve underage drinks, but you would have to like know someone. Mm-hmm. So you go in and you'd be like, you know, Jim, and they're like, oh, Jim, blah blah blah, and you're like, yeah, Jim, but I don't want to say. Because we were underage drinkers, and they were like, "Okay, cool," and they would just be like, "All right," and it was like no one wanted to even touch it because it was a gay bar, so it was like cops didn't want to buy. Like it was just like, and I was just like,
"There's ink in there."
Don't sit on toilets. Don't drink anybody's drink. You might catch the AIDS. Yeah, and it was. I don't say it was like that, but it's just like you had to kind of go down into like it was like one of those bars that went down. Like there was no windows, and it was just like I remember just sitting there and drinking, and we always had guys and girls with us, so it was always like a couple, and it was always like I remember the big joke was, okay, if a girl comes over to talk to me and Megan are together. I'm like, okay. And then if a guy comes over, you and John are together. And I was like, oh, it was like we paired our others with each other. So we were sitting there drinking, and some guy would come over and be like, hey, and I'd be like, get off my man. And I would act okay. John's like, okay, bro. Like, and I'm like, please, you got spent 20 minutes with your hair. I think me just acting, and we just laugh like.
Buddy, you are gay.
I'm like, bro, you're. Yeah. I think what made me know he's not gay, we got to fight over a girl. We got to fight over a girl.
Physical fight? Or like
Yeah, oh yeah. I beat the fuck out of him, threw him on the ground, and then I pinned his hands with my knees, and I went to go clock him like in the forehead, because he was my friend. I wasn't trying to hurt him. We were just fighting. I was going to clock him on the forehead with my knuckles, which is still hurt and kind of did. And he bit my balls, and I was like, "You're fucking gay! You're gay! You're gay!" He's like, "I am here to win, not to play." And I was like, "You bit my balls!" Like, no, man. I was like, "Give me 3 days, I'm gonna whoop your ass." He's like, well, learn this now. When you fight to win. And I remember that. And to this day, I still fight to win. Like, I fight to win. I don't care. Like, I always just think to myself, like, yeah, I get it now.
So did that fight get you that girl?
Actually, no. I gave it. Sarah Eichel ended up dating him, and not me. And I was like, I liked her too. She
wasn't
me.
scared of him biting her balls.
No. I'll tell you a funny story about that.
Oh, no.
So, we used to go over Sarah's house a lot, and Sarah was her parents are super big hippies. And now, when I say hippies, remember we're in the '90s, so hippies are like really so. If you think of how life was in the '90s, now you got two hippies. Like, the world was this girl's oyster. Like, so she always had something. Like, always had, and always was willing to try something. So I feel like a lot of my experiences was with her to some degree. And we were like, there's 4 of us that were all friends, but we were like the borderline of dating all the time. Like, but we all knew, like, Megan liked John liked Sarah, I liked Sarah. Like, one of those, everyone liked everyone except the person that we were supposed, like the other person. Yeah. And so, Sarah goes, can you come over? And I said, sure, I come over. Oh, God. And now, I am dating Chrissy. And I want to be fair on this. So, no, there's no hanky-panky. There's nothing going on. She's my friend. I did like her, but I had a girlfriend. But I liked her. I won't lie.
Okay.
No, I mean, it's kind of important. So, I show up, and her mom and dad are so, like, wicked cool. And her mom had, like, the dreads. Now, I feel like everyone has dreads, like, or it's more common now. Back then, it was like a white woman with dreads was like, what? Yeah, it was like, what are these things? What do you, like? I will admit, it had a stigma of being like dirty. So I remember being like, but I just remember being like ill, like. But she was so nice to us, so nice, and she was so cool. She's like, oh, Sarah's in the back, and I was like, okay, and she's like, can you give her this? And so she hands me a, oh God, do you remember? They still sell it. I hate this stuff. I hate the smell of it. Tropical, the coconut shit that, like, in the brown bottle that you put to tan. Yeah. Like, that's the worst thing to make yourself tan. Yeah. But I forgot Tropic something.
I don't know what's called, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's like,
I have it, yes.
You have it, but you don't know but it's a brown container.
I don't know what anything's called. I just grabbed
it. It's a brown container and there's
like
a yellow top or an orange top to it.
It's not brown. Everything's brown about it.
What?
Everything's brown about it now.
Oh, is it when it used to have like a yellow or orange top to it, and then so, and it smells like coconut, like I hate it. That's okay. Everyone like loves it. Yeah, it does, and I hate that smell. So she gives it to me, and it's all because it's oily, so it's like
slimy.
Yeah. So the container's already slimy. Like yeah. I'm like, and she's like, "Do you want a paper towel?" And I was like, "Yes, please," because she already could tell I was like icked by it because I already have really soft, clammy hands. So she gives me a paper towel. I kind of like wipe it down.
How are you with sunscreen?
Nope. I'll burn before, even though I don't burn, or at least I not when I was a kid.
Still.
Yeah, I just haven't been outside. I've been kind of, I don't know, just bad times. So I go. I remember I grabbed it, take the paper towel, wipe it, and of course it's still gross, so I just hold the paper towel. And she goes, "Yeah, you're good," and I said, "I'm good." So she's on the back, So I said, "Okay." So I go in the back, and then there's a patio, and she's not there, and I'm like, "Sarah?" And her father says, "Oh, she's on the other side. The sun's better over there." So I said, "Oh, okay, that can happen, Go to the other side."
She's naked. Yeah.
She's completely naked.
Right.
And I'm like, and of course I'm like, oh no,
Whoops.
I apologize. Like I am trying to stumble.
She knew that you were coming over.
Yes.
Okay.
And the mother didn't tell me. And the father knew she was out there, but they're super hippie, so I did think and so she's like, "Is there a problem?" And I go, "Oh no, well, can you put your bathing suit on? And I'll, your mom gave me, and I'm being stupid. I am being stupid. I can't even be how stupid I was because I'm 16, 17 stupid. Like,
Yeah, you just don't know what to say.
Right, yeah, because
First time seeing a girl naked.
Like, it's not, but
I know,
but
yeah,
it's the first time me seeing her naked, so it's like, and she's like, Niles, what are you doing? And I'm like, she's like, bring it to me. And she's like, what's your problem? Like, they're just boobs. And I'm like, well, you don't have bottoms on. She's like, they've never seen a pussy. And I'm like, and of course now she's talking like, I was like, yes, I have. But that's yours, and I haven't seen yours. And I just feel like I shouldn't be seeing yours. I have a girlfriend, and I feel like I'm crossing some lines here. Like, and I'm like, she's like, we're not sleeping together. I'm just out here trying to get a full tan. And I will admit, in my day, tan lines were caca. No one liked tan lines. Where I feel like tan lines are like the big thing now, which I don't get why you would want tan lines, but
I try and find bathing suits that don't big enough.
right, but I guess
the least amount.
But right now, that's the cool thing right now is everyone to have tan lines, which means like they want their girlfriends white, but not white.
Yes.
So they want everyone to slightly see like, oh, my girlfriend's pale, but haha, you get to see just the tan and just a little bit of the white. It's like, okay, yeah. So I'm walking over, and of course now there's a chair, so I'm sitting down, and I start doing this. She's laying down here, and I'm looking this way because I'm trying to be considered. I'm also deathly afraid that her parents are walking around, that the father's outside, and he's going to come around the corner and be like, what are you saying with my daughter naked? Like, like in my head, there are so many things.
They're just going to be in a bad place.
Right, and I'm just like, I'm in trouble. So I hand her the things. She goes, do you have a problem with the woman's body? And I'm like, no. And this is something I remember being a big thing. Like, she's like, there's nothing wrong with women's bodies. And I was like, no, there's not.
Right.
Like, you're right. There's nothing wrong with it. She goes, so relax. And I'm like, okay, I'm fine. And I took a, and she goes, see, it's fine. And then I'm not looking still. I'm still looking over like here. And she's like, fine, I'll put bottoms on. And I'm like, then I felt like, okay, now we're going too far. Like, not, yeah. So I'm like, it's fine. So I'm a big boy. And she's like, what? No, I'm like, I'm a big boy. I can handle this. Like, we're not doing anything. I'm sitting here. No one's touching. No one's even doing anything. And so she's like, fine. So she's talking to me, and I'm talking to her, and I start to relax, and I'm not looking. There's moments I glance, but I'm not staring because I'm like, don't be creepy about this. Yeah. Like, get your moment, look away. So and because she's like right here with me. So I'm just kind of like, so I'm like Sarah, and I'm still afraid that mom and dad's gonna come out and be like, what are you two doing? And so she's talking, we're talking. I have no clue what we're talking about because I don't remember at all. Because it was high school stupid stuff. And then I remember she goes, I gotta get rid of this trail. And I'm like, I go, I don't understand what a trail. What are you talking about? And all I could think was like she killed something, and there was like this trail, or like, yeah, that's what it was. She talked about happy trail. I didn't know what a happy trail was at that time. I'm only 17. It's not like there's internet stuff. There's stuff I don't get. There's stuff I don't understand. So there's stuff like I'm experienced, but not.
Quick question.
Yes.
Did you have bush?
Yeah, we weren't clean shaven in the 90s, so we had the very, very, very trim bush. Okay. But it was trimmed like bathing suit trimmed, not trimmed.
So you're not falling out of your bathing suit. You don't
like I
the
can't.
isn't coming out.
Right, but I have to admit, like, you can't see a whole lot.
We have the woods, not the forest.
Right, like you can't see the part that you would want to see because it's still furry down. Like, so it was just kind of like, and that was her kind of thing. Like, you don't see enough. So I'm like, yeah, okay, I'm good. And so again, we're talking. She's like, I need to trim this, I need to trim that. And I was like, yeah, I get that. And I hadn't been around too many girls that talked to me like that. So this was like a new line for me. And she's like, that's what I like about you now. I just talk about anything, and you just accept it. I'm just like, I don't know. I try to fake
playing
things.
this movie
Like
in your head for the rest of your life.
I do have moments where I go because the next part's gonna blow your brain out. So I'm sitting there and I'm like, so she was a senior in high school. Senior, and she had a little sister who was a freshman in high school. So as I was talking to her, and she was the first girl I have, who got her septum pierced. I had never seen that before, ever. No one in our area, no one had it done.
The sister had it, or she?
The sister had it, and her sister, who was super liberal, used to, the older sister made fun of the other. She said, that damn thing makes you look like a damn bull. You look like an idiot with that damn thing. And she goes, I like it. It's different. No one has it. And I kind of really liked the little sister, because the little sister was like, I want to do things that I want to be different, but not different to get attention, different because it's different.
Yeah.
I don't want to look like everyone else. So mind you, these are normal looking, long haired, very pretty. They're 10s. They're both 10s practically. Girls. Which usually, those girls aren't talking to us. By the way, they're both Roger girls, and I'm from Portsmouth. So, the fact that they're talking to me and John and all these things is amazing, because these girls are, way out of our league in Portsmouth. These girls wouldn't even look at us. I have a girlfriend. I keep saying this because nothing happens. But I'm just like, okay. And I kind of get to a point where
Was the sister close?
Okay, sorry. So I said something, she goes, do you feel comfortable enough to rub this? So I said, if it's not your back, I'm not doing it. I have a girlfriend and I won't do that. I'll put it on your back, because I had paper towels. So I figured I could kind of, because there was a hose too, right there. I was like, I can rinse my hand off. And I said, I got a girlfriend. I'll do it back. Because I have done 1,000 girls' backs before, way before this, or shoulders. But she's naked, and I'm just like, that's.
Boundaries.
Yeah. I had too much respect for Chrissy. I also felt
I like that you did that.
I also feel like, I don't want to be honest, Dad or Mom came out. I was it just didn't look good.
A little more right here.
I know. And trust me, there was nobody in the world that wished to be. It's just so and then it still got awkward, because when I got up, she had to kind of get up, and she stood up and kind of fixed herself and to kind of lay back down. So now I'm facing her completely naked, standing up. And then she kind of lays down, and then, she's moving body parts where you get to see her a little bit more. And I'm unfortunately in the spot that I saw everything.
Right.
So I rub her back, I get it on, and I admit, I'm putting it right here on my fingers, and I'm just yeah, and I know, but I've done it a trillion times for other people, and I'm just and I'm like, God, if I know Chrissy, because she'd lose it, I'd get in trouble, but I'm trying, to make everyone happy.
Did you ever tell Chrissy this stuff?
No, I never.
Right.
I loved her too much, and I had too much respect for her. I know nothing happened, and if nothing happened, I didn't need to. I think there's no guilt.
Right.
That's I didn't do anything,
Yeah.
and I felt like I would only tell her when I crossed the line, and if I didn't cross the line, it's like watching a porn on TV or having something you seen, I saw your friend naked, I had to help someone. I took a shower with someone. I had to do certain things, but it wasn't ever sexual. So it was always just
It's just a body.
yeah, it's just that's how they treated it. So why should I get treated any different?
Right.
So I finished, and she said thanks, and she's laying there, and she's like, you must feel better that now, I'm not. And I'm just yeah, but your ass is sticking out. And I'm just kind of she's like, can you just rub a little bit? I'm like, nah, you really gotta do that. I just that's still pushing it, maybe I did her outside of her legs. Did I say I'll do the outside of your legs?
I'll do your toes.
I was like, I'll do the back of your legs, but I won't do your bum. And she's like, it's just a bum, and I'm like, I get it. I was
respect. Yeah.
I was super conservative too. Let it be known, I was super conservative.
Yeah.
And then she goes, okay, sit back down. So now I'm sitting, and now I don't see nothing, because she's
Just turned over.
right. And now there's a lawn chair, a chair, and another long chair. When I say like a lay down chair, her sister comes out naked. Well, she is new waved, and the way as she has piercings and
You
shaved
say
and shaved.
Okay. Alright, so you saw everything.
So I had never experienced that yet in my life.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh God. And I put my head down. And Sarah goes, we are doing this again? And she's like, it's just my ass. Oh, it's my sister. What's the big deal? And I'm like, well, now it's your sister.
Yeah.
And now she's 15. She's a freshman. She's becoming a freshman in high school, I think.
Yeah. So 14, 15.
Right, so she's even younger. And I feel like we're going through stages more than gone through stages.
You know, this whole interaction is really weird because why are you coming over? Like, why are we tanning?
Okay, so I will say this. So every girl at a horse show, or every girl that I knew, there weren't tanning beds. It was you had a nice day outside, you tanned. And if you're in your backyard, you took your top off. Like, not always your bottoms, but or you would push down your bottoms to a certain degree or move them. That was very big because no one wanted tan lines, but we hadn't got to the point. Remember, it's only 93 when I'm a junior in high school.
Yeah.
92 to 93, technically, because then it's 93 to 94 is when I graduate.
Yeah.
So you don't have tanning beds. You don't have those type of things or places that you can go like that. So anytime it was a nice day, every girl I've ever met, I knew, were outside because no one wanted a pale girl. And that was the beginning of the tan girls, no tan lines, because they were golden all the way through, and there were girls that would get sunburned just so they could not be like the white girl, you know what I mean? And now Sarah was more olive skinned than I used to call her Little Ike. I don't even remember her name, unfortunately, because I just always called her Little Ike. And when she came out, and she was tiny. She was like, she looked like a little kid, and it was just like, and she goes, Niles, she's a freshman in high school. Get over it. And I'm like, okay. And she's talking to me, and she's sitting there just talking, and she's not even crossing her legs. She's just sitting there like. So da 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 da, and she used to play with a nose ring all the time. So she talked to you and play. Just I'd be like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Oh, I like the feeling. It's like a weird feeling." And I'd just be like, I think it's new for her too at the time. So she used to like it was healed, and then she could play with it. And then she was just sitting there, she was talking, and I was like, "Can you?"
I don't even play with mine now. Just like every once in a while, like, oh, I should probably spin it so it doesn't get stuck.
I was like, "Can you lay down?"
Yeah.
But nose rings weren't popular back then in my day. Like,
Yeah.
I feel like every bitch has a fucking nose right now. Like,
Yeah.
there's nothing original
Yeah.
about it. Like, you're a dime a dozen. Now, I'm not being rude to you.
And I'm okay with that.
No, I didn't mean it like that. But in my day, when the girls did it, it was like, whoa, you're a weirdo. Like, and that's it's just different times. Just like someday, it's like tattoos now. When someone got a sleeve back then, you were in the Navy, you were a badass, you were gonna beat someone up. Now girls are like full tattoos and they don't get yuck shamed at all. It's like you're beautiful. In my day, you'd be like, what is wrong with you? Like you were so beautiful and you destroyed. Hell, we have face tattoos now. Where if you went 20 years ago, they were like, why did you? I remember when what's his name did it to his face. Mike Tyson was like, you ruined your life. Why did you put it? Now I see rappers who have like eat at Joe's on their forehead, and you're like, why that? Like, out of all the things you can tattoo, why would you tattoo that?
Yeah.
So she's talking to me, and then she says to me, can you rub the suntan lotion on me? And I go, I'll do your back. She goes, no, I need my front though. And I'm like, no, I'm not, I can't, I have a girlfriend. She goes, yeah, but she's not here. I go, and then Sarah says, she goes, knock it off. He has a girlfriend. And she goes, yeah, but I'm asking him just to rub it on me. And she goes, knock it off. She goes, knock it off. And she goes, I know you have a crush on him, so what's the big deal? And so they start bickering. And of course, now they stand up. Now they're completely naked, standing up.
Now they're fighting.
No. Now, mind you, remember how I told you?
Middle.
I am in the middle. So they stand up right in front of me, naked, and they start arguing, and I'm just like, do I look away? Yeah, because it's like, I just got yelled at not to look away.
Right. But you can't be staring.
I am now invested, but I don't want to. I was like, guys, stop fighting. And I closed my eyes. She's like, and Sarah's like, really? You're going to close your eyes? And I'm like, guys, stop fighting. I have a girlfriend. I appreciate it. I seem like no one cares about this. And then the father comes along. Now I'm sweating. Now, I think I have sweat marks like all over my body because you know when you get that.
So uncomfortable.
I am so uncomfortable. Father comes over. Are you two fighting? Niles, are you okay? And I'm like, oh, they're fighting. And I said, Lil Ice asked me to put suntan lotion on her, and I don't feel comfortable doing it. So he goes, oh, I get it. He's like, you're just not mature enough for this. Come over here. And I'm like, now I'm annoyed because I'm like, well, I am. I was being good. I was sitting here being, I was like.
It's rude for Dad to do it.
So she goes, you're not mature enough. Brings me into the house, and so the mother's like, what's wrong? She goes, the girls are sunbathing outside, and I don't think Niles is mature enough for this. And she goes, well, you have a problem with the woman's body? And I'm like, oh, there we go. And I was like, no, I don't have I have a girlfriend. I'm just trying to have some type of like, well, I didn't say boundaries. Like, I respect of like, and she goes, oh, that's so sweet. She's like, but we don't think that way. We're all human beings. And it's just, we're all hippie. Like, they were like, kumbaya, let's all sing. Like, it was just like.
You're like, yeah, but you guys don't feel bad? My girlfriend would feel bad.
My problem was, and this is God honest truth, they're too pretty for that. It was like, they were like, if you were ugly, this would be really easy. I'd be like, okay, I see everything, let's move along. Because they were hot, it was just like. And all I keep thinking is like, I'm thinking naked grandmother, naked something, please don't.
You're trying to stay down.
Oh yeah, I'm trying so bad. And I'm trying, in my pants, down. Like, I wish I had school books, I'm like, please, sweet baby Jesus. And she just was like, they come in yelling at each other, and they're almost fighting, and I'm just like, and the mother's like, girls, come on, girls. You're making that as uncomfortable. She's like, and the little Ike's like, I don't know what the problem is. I was just asking, Sarah's got to have a huge stick up her ass. And I'm like, trust me, I see everything. There's no stick. Like there's no stick. And they go upstairs. They come back down. Now they have like just thrown on some clothes. Like, just throw clothes. Like, everything was super baggy. Like, just like they literally just throw everything on. Like. And she comes down, Sarah comes down, she's like, are you okay? And I'm like, I'm fine, this is just weird. I don't, she goes, well, I'm sorry, it was weird. She goes, you were being fine until my sister came along. And I was like, yeah. And she goes, yeah, she's like kind of weird, isn't she? And I was like, well, not weird, because I didn't think she was bad. I just think our maturity levels were at different points. And I felt like in that situation, the maturity levels all had to be at a different level, and she wasn't there.
Yeah.
And she's like, and I remember her going, I won't forget. She's like, I don't know. It's just weird that she shaves in private. Like, who does that? And I just, to this day, I always think about it like, no, she was right. You were wrong. It's just that we weren't there yet.
Yeah.
But I remember being like,
she is now.
well, I probably doesn't.
Bushes come back
No,
later.
I think she probably has. If I know her, they both have armpit hair and like full grown boobs. Like no trimming, nothing.
Mm-hmm.
They just seem so liberal then. I mean, obviously time changes every day. But I just feel like they could be the type that like
they're free of the nib, they're free of
they're free
Let your
they
body
just
be as it is.
like I just seem like that. Oh, you want to see my sexy body? And you're like, yeah. And then they lift up and it's like, whoa, nope, I'm good. I have to say that's the one thing. I don't even like it on men. armpit hair. Like I just think like
You have it?
I do, but I have very fine. Like it's very fine. So I don't. It's not
It's
super.
not like long.
Yeah, it's not long. It's not. But if someone said, "Oh," if one of my girlfriends or wives said, "You need to shave it," I'd be like, "Yeah, all right. I'd be okay with that." Like, because first of all, it's so fine and so not thick that it'd be like I don't even think anyone's even gonna notice it's not there. It's just the most attractive part of a human body for me.
I feel like the armpit's just like a weird spot, anyways.
Yeah.
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 What? I shaved mine today.
Nice. I had a girlfriend that was into that.
Shaving?
No.
Oh.
Like me being part of that. She'd just be like, she'd like tickle it, rub it, scratch it, lick it. I'd be like, what are we doing?
It's not fit.
It's-
No.
I will say the fooling
I'm gonna
around,
yelp that yum.
like after the fun, first of all, it was after the shower.
Right.
I have this rule about like you
Okay,
want
everybody's got a
anything
shower.
like any area that's to a certain degree needs to be after a shower. And you know what? I'm okay if you said that to me. Be like, oh, I really love to, but you need to take a shower first because you just came home from work. I'd be like, oh, or at the gym, wherever or you went for a walk. You need to jump in the shower. Like, and I'd be like, I get it. I mean, it's not gross. I get it. I just want clean. I get it. But I'm not big on like, can you suck my toes? I've been walking all day in my shoes. I'd be like, nah, I don't want to do that. But if it gets you there, I'll do it. But get in the shower.
Wash those piggies.
You're like, I know, girl. What's that? I was watching something. They're like, oh, I love it when he comes home all sweaty. I'm like, I really want my girlfriend sweaty. Like the only sweat I want is when we're making it, and then it'd be like we're making it. Like I'm sweaty too. Like, but if you come in already that way, I know.
At least rinse it off.
Yeah, just help me out.
Give it a little something.
Just give me a little something.
But like, just get the layers stank off.
Me too. Like, wait a minute. I'm not saying a one-way direction.
Oh, yeah.
If I come home and I'm like, and they're like, she's like, oh, I'm ready. I'll be like, yeah, I just, I work all day. I feel a little sweat down there. Let somebody just get it. Like, I will take a face cloth and get in, just shower and just scrub that one spot. Like, just focus right here. I'm good. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just it's a thing for me. I'm just like, nah, I can't.
That's right.
Yeah, I just, I'm a weirdo on that.
You gotta 10 minutes to...
What
You
was
already
it?
tell my story in 10 minutes?
I don't know. See, I told you we should have started with. You're like, no.
How did we even get over here? I don't even know. So I have a remote story.
Yes. Okay. Just for the real quick, we had a remote, and one day for the TV, poof, it disappeared.
Okay.
And that's where we're going to start your story because I feel like that's a good grounding there.
I'm gonna start the story with this couch eats everything. This
Yes.
couch will
Yes.
eat
Yes.
everything.
But you and I put our hands like down this thing, like.
I've lost my pen in this thing how many times?
Yeah, and how many times have I like physically
Yes.
raped this thing trying to get to it?
Yes.
Like I mean,
And I'll
like
take
my
this-
hands are like up to here, and you'll be like, "Can you
We're
feel
elbow
them?"
deep.
I'm
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, I can feel like screws. I can feel nails," and I'm like, you know, I come out and I'm like all bloody. I'm like,
Yeah, half your arms in
you're like, "Step right here." Why? Because it's holding my arm and I can't get out. Remember that day? Remember I was like, I can't get out. And you're like, step right here, and you're like, could you the way like, and then it gave me enough room to pull it out.
I still get my arms like this.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh shit, I gotta make the little point. Okay. So, what? I don't even. We've lost the remote in here a few times.
Fair. I lost a lot of things.
Yes.
I lost my
I lost
virginity.
So I need this to hand me down cash, right?
91. I got it.
So, I don't know. This remote has been gone for months.
Months.
Like at least 4 months.
You've been
right?
using your phone.
Yes.
Yes.
We have the Roku, so I have the app on my phone.
Right.
And Kelsey has on hers too.
Okay.
I'm the soul. Like I pretty much just only would watch TV.
Right.
But
But usually you have music going when I come
I have
up there.
music. I have TV.
Yeah.
I have something
Yeah,
on in
something,
the background
yeah.
because
No, I'm
this
just
thing is
saying.
way
You
too loud.
yeah. No, I'm trying to make the point
Yeah,
of
yeah.
like you always
But
have.
I also grew up with something was always on,
Mhm.
like background noise.
That's
of
my
some sort.
generation. That's
Yeah.
and that's because your dad and mom probably did it.
Yeah. So, we lost this remote, and then finally I was like, I am so fucking tired of having to unlock my phone
Yeah.
to use.
And then it wouldn't work sometimes.
Yep. Or like it takes forever. Like I'm so like
To
I
sync
need
up.
the fucking remote
Yeah,
back.
we were really like, I was one day I kept looking at you like, okay, enough, like this
Yes.
is that, and you're like, I know, but I can't fucking find an iOS, and I'm like, I remember saying to you like, maybe we should invest in getting another one.
It's because this thing is such a pain in the ass to put back together.
Oh,
Because
yes.
you like I have to start on this side because
Right,
of like where it
like
is in
how
the
it
hook.
locks, like, right?
But it's easier to start this way because if we can walk like the hook is on this side, but the
Yeah.
screws on this side.
Go
so
on.
it hooks in like
Yeah,
this way. So it'd be easier if I could start on this side, but I need this side because this is where it's gonna end up.
Right.
Otherwise, it's gonna be like. So what was it last week? It was.
Yes.
The kids are in camp during the day, so I had some time in the morning before going to pick them up.
We're talking about your niece and nephew.
Yes.
Okay, just making sure because you were watching Oakwood too.
Yes.
So I just make
So
sure.
niece and nephew, they're in camp. So I'm like, I'm gonna fucking find it out.
Nice.
I'm doing it today. Like,
Nice.
and if anything, like I'm gonna vacuum it. Like,
Yeah,
because
it's all gonna get done.
Yes.
Right.
So I start unhooking
Unlocking,
everything. I'm like shaking it about. I'm like putting my hand everywhere. Go to the next one. Go to the next one. Through the whole fucking couch. Could not find it. I was like, are you fucking kidding me? It's gotta be in here. Like I unzipped the
You
bottom.
unzipped?
I
Oh,
unzipped.
shit.
Like I was like, it's
Oh,
gotta
we didn't
be.
even do that for your pen.
I know.
I know.
Unzip that motherfucker. Nothing in there. I'm
Yeah.
like, well,
Try
we-
something. Can I set down, Alicia?
I didn't try it. I should. So we had a TV that our bedroom TV broke. Which
Yes.
we had a Roku,
Oh.
like a. It's one that plugs in. It doesn't
Right.
come with the TV.
Right, I
Roku
gotcha. Right.
In each room. So we had 3 TVs, but
Right.
one died, so then we were down to 2 TVs.
Right.
So I was like, you know what? We have an extra remote. I'm just
Oh.
gonna program that remote to this one
Oh,
because
we
I
should have done
cannot-
that forever ago.
I know, but I was like, the remote's gotta just be like underneath. Like, you know
That's
what I
true.
mean?
Yeah. That's true.
And anyways, so I was like, you know what? And you know what? I'm gonna fucking buy a thing for a case
Right.
with a thing because I'm so
Right.
tired of losing the goddamn remote. And now I can Bing it so that way
Right.
there's like a little noise that comes
Right.
to it. So that way I
Oh,
know
it's
like
a noise. There's a noise in
Yes.
there. I thought it just was on your phone of where it was at.
Well, yes, there is. Like it
But still.
tell you like what the location
Right,
is.
right.
But like, and like you have to say like 4 steps this way.
Wow, that's still cool.
Yeah, but it also has a sound on it. So
I didn't know that was even cool.
Yes.
Yes.
So that will at least like tell me like which section of the house I'll be in.
If it was vibrating, you could just take it in the bedroom.
I know. Still looking. Anyways, so I put that together. Whatever. Kelsey.
Glow in the dark too. It looks
It
like.
is glow in the dark,
So
yeah.
it's easy
Got a
to
little
find.
red strap, but I'm gonna take this off because my cat keeps chewing on it.
Because all you know what you need to do is no. You need to get one of those sticky hooks and just hook it right there. Just hang it right there in the hook. Yeah, your cat's probably with it. Yeah.
My cat is a big head.
Yeah.
Anyways,
Same.
so I show Kelsey, I'm like, look what I got, like, so that way we can. She's like, you're so silly for that. I'm like, you know what? No.
No.
How long have we been without a fucking remote?
Yeah.
Because I'm so tired
So
of it.
silly of that? Fuck that. I mean,
Like,
like.
no, she just called me silly.
I know,
Like,
I know.
it's
I'm
almost
being.
extra.
I'm
She's
being.
like, no, I like it, but
No,
it's,
I know.
It's silly that we got to this
You know
point.
what she needs to be? She needs to be the kid, like when I was a kid, when my parents didn't have more control, and be like, turn the channel. No, don't want that show. Turn the channel.
This doesn't have any buttons.
Yeah, I have a TV that's
Why?
like that. I know. I hate that. Oh my god, I have a TV just like that too. That has no buttons in the back, and you're like, wait a minute, there's no on. Like,
I felt that entire TV up trying to find a fucking button on it.
you're here somewhere. She's like, I'm gay, and I use my fingers, and I get.
There's usually at least like an on and off.
Yes. Nothing. Fuck.
I think it's the
Cheap ass TV.
whatever. Because here we go. It's a free
Amen.
TV. Free for me.
Amen. I love that TV.
So I'm gonna throw another story in there. And
Yep.
It's relatable, but
Okay.
it's not relatable until later.
Okay.
I got my real ID on Friday, which
Nice.
means they take your old ID away, and now you're just left with paper ID. So that means I can't go to the dispo because they had to scan your ID, and that doesn't count as a real ID.
Yeah.
And I didn't go beforehand, which was that was dumb. But
It happens. Mistakes are made.
Whatever. So Saturday, I'm with a bunch of friends, and they come over for dinner, and like we just hang out. And it was after we went to the beach, so like actually 2 of my friends took a shower here, and then like we just hung out, whatever. So Sam comes out of the shower, and she's like, "Babe," Joey was here too.
Yeah.
She's like, "Babe, where's my date?" And he's like, "I don't know, you had it." And she's like, "Well, stand up." So now I'm like, "All right, we're gonna have to fucking go through this couch. This couch eats every fucking thing."
Yeah.
So I was like, "Oh, maybe it's just like in
The sides. Yeah.
the sides." I stuck my hand down there,
Right.
and I found the other fucking. She was like, "Oh, you found it?" Because Ollie was like, "Oh."
Yeah.
She's like, "You found it?" I was like, "No!" And I whip it out. I was like, "The other remote."
So now we're double fisting it.
Yes. So now we can lose one and we can still find it. But anyways.
So I think you should hang that right behind the TV, and then use the other one until it goes missing, and then be like, "It's okay, I got this one."
I'm not gonna use that one. It'll just be easier to find.
True.
And
So
then
we
if I
lose
need
it.
to find.
We need to put
If we
that.
need to go
We
to
need
the-
to buy another one for that one in case.
So her vape ended up being at the front mat. Like it must have fallen like in the tree, whatever. And so time goes on. One of my friends leaves, and then it was Sam, Joey, Kelsey, and I. Kelsey and Sam wanted to play video games, so they went in another room. I said, "Joey, do you want to watch a movie with me?" Joey's pretty good at that.
He's easy going.
They've done it in the past where they've played video games, and then we've just watched games.
We just been fucking, and I was like, you know what? This gay thing. I'm just
That's
kidding.
my dad, Joey. You know what I mean? No, so
I
I
know
was like,
now.
what movie do you want to watch? And he was
And
like,
they're
"Oh,
playing
whatever."
video games.
He's trying the gay life. I'm trying the straight life.
More go button. Hey.
So we're scrolling through like the top 15 or whatever the app was, and
Yeah.
I was like, "I've never seen Wolf on Wall Street. Was it good?" And he was like, "Well, there's good parts in it." I was like, "Okay." So I can't tell you what the fuck that movie's about. I fell asleep a few times, or at least closed my eyes enough. Where I was like, I don't know what's going on. I did see a lot of titties and a lot of full bodies, and I'm like, that was a great part. All right.
Those were the good parts for Joey too.
Yeah.
As you were falling asleep, he was like.
So I remember, like, I am not very good at holding still, especially when I put something out. Like I'm like my dad. I'll put something out and walk away.
Yeah.
So I remember grabbing the remote, my phone, my vape, and Kirby joined me on the couch, and I put it all on a pillow.
Okay.
And then I laid down on the couch.
Okay.
And I was like, "Oh shit, I forgot something."
Right.
So I got up, and when I came back,
Oh god.
I was like, "Oh shoot, where's my vape?" So I was like, "It's gotta be on the couch," and I'm not looking for that right now. Like we had smoked too, so it's
Right.
fine.
Right.
So I was like, whatever. And then that night, I was up from 2 a.m. to 5 a.m. because I was not knocked out enough to sleep the whole night. So I was like, oh, fuck. Monday comes, or Sunday comes actually. Kelsey's had plans all day, so I was just me, myself, and I, and Kirby.
Mm-hmm.
And, well, I guess the guys too. But,
Yeah.
and that was actually like the best day for me because I had such like a crazy couple of weeks that I was like, I can finally be like, oh, yeah, I can catch up with myself basically.
Right.
So then I was like, you know what, I gotta take apart this couch so that way I can
Find the vape and do the cycle all
Yep.
over.
Took apart, unzipped, did everything. Can't find it. Okay. I was like, my friend had it in her bag when we were at the beach. I was like, I'm sure, I know she gave it back to me, but I was like, maybe she didn't. So I texted her. I was like, I know you gave it back to me, but did you or did you not? Like, I feel like you did, but I can't remember now. And she was like, no, I don't have it. So I'm texting her back and forth or whatever. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll check the TV stand. Because I remember there was a comment about, like, how I took it off the keychain, like my lanyard thing, because we were at the beach.
Yeah.
Stop eating. So Kelsey made a comment like, oh, you took this thing off it? Jesus Christ, I get it. So, whatever. So I'm looking up here, can't find it. I was like, okay, maybe it's underneath it, maybe it's under this, maybe it's over here, maybe it's over there. Looked over the I got the entire house. I retraced all of my sets. I was like, maybe it's in my clothes. I went in Kirby's room at one point. Maybe it's in there. I checked everywhere. I've come to the conclusion that maybe I had it in my hand and went to go throw something away, and maybe I threw it away. I don't think so because I checked. Okay, if you want to take apart this couch, by all means.
Last time
But
I
I
was
literally,
the couch, we found it right alive.
I know, and I literally shoved my hands into everything.
I believe you. I believe you did. I do.
I know.
But it's okay.
It's got to be in the couch somewhere.
I know.
Or it's in the garbage. And either way, garbage go. Hello. So yeah, can't find my vape. I did send Kelsey to the store and bought me a new one. But I already I have a battery for one, so you just need like the cards to go in it.
Yeah.
So I asked her to get me one of those, and I sent her pictures so that way she knew what it was.
Nice.
And then she came home, and I go through the bag, and there's the cart and a little pre-roll in there. And I know what a pre-roll was, and I know how they come.
Right.
And so Kelsey was like, "Oh, see if I got you a Jeter too," which is like the brand that I
Right.
use for my other
Right.
vapes. But it's pre-roll, and she thought she was getting another vape. I was like, "You've seen one of my vapes come in, like you know, like you bought them for me."
Right.
She's like, "Oh, I thought it was another vape for you," and I was like, well, "I don't need two vapes. I just need the one, you know." But thank you for the gesture. I was like, "Do you want me to wait until you're off your program and you can get started together?" She's like, "What do you mean?" Like it's a pre-roll. She's like, "Oh, I thought it was vape." But whatever. Got a free pre-roll for my wife.
Nice. That's alright. I was cleaning my house. Not cleaning. I was sitting there and I went, "What the hell's that cigarette case?" And my they walk over. It's a joint rolled up, and I go, "What the fuck?" Like, I don't smoke joints. Like
I was like,
so I saw Shannon go, "What's that?" She goes, "That's when I have a really bad day with you." That's my just in case I can't take you anymore.
I know it's not bad before That's hilarious though. But she doesn't do that, right?
She used to when I first started dating her. She did a lot. The guy next door, like her and him, used to be like almost potheads, and she started going too much and started getting paranoid, and like she started going too far with it, and then it didn't go well for her. And
I know my limit. Like I know, like if there are times where I cross it a little bit, and then I get like a little like can't breathe situation.
Yeah, she get.
But I like to go like just enough that I can still function, and I can still like because I'm usually doing it before I do like.
This is the part a lot of people don't understand. Like when I first started kind of going out with Shannon, it was very, very, very casual. It wasn't serious at all. So she used to hang out with the guy down the road. She used to have, like, be really good friends with, and she's like, nothing really happened, but she's like, but we used to hang out a lot. And there was a point where when we got serious, it was like, all right, you're alone with this guy a lot. I don't feel comfy.
Yeah.
He wasn't the type you'd want. Like, I always felt like he was trying to get with her too, but I don't know. Like, you've been. I want to say he's not a nice guy. He was a nice guy when I talked to him, but it just felt like you're here for the same reason I am, and like I'm here.
Yeah.
Like, and I remember at one point saying, I did say to her, I was like, if he makes you happy, just go. I'm kind of like it. I was at that turning point. Like we need to get serious or not get serious. And I was the one who was like, and she's like, you want to get serious? Because we were very casual in the beginning, just kind of like see each other. It was like, it's like that damn fucking thing they tell you, like the day you don't want it is when you get it.
Yeah.
And it's like because I said this before, and I had the monkey claw. Every time I made a wish, I got my wish, but then it was like, I didn't want this part.
Yeah.
Then it was like,
Wasn't what you envisioned.
yeah. I remember 3 times sitting out the window or driving being in the back seat of my parents' car and seeing a falling star and making a wish and then getting a monkey claw out of it. I asked for a family. I got Sue. I got House Jay, but that was whole. So then this time I was like, oh, I want someone who, like, who wants, and I said, someone who loves me that will stay no matter what and wants a family. And then I got Jaylee, which she wanted the family, and she stayed no matter what, but she wasn't a mom, she wasn't like, I basically did everything.
Yeah.
And, I mean, she did her part, you know, it's not,
Yeah.
I don't like to trash her completely because I feel that that's a tad bit unfair. But I was the mother in the relationship.
Yeah. She owns that.
Yeah, she does. Yeah, I think she said it to you a few times, like,
Yeah.
like, he's the mother, I'm the father. You know, like, it is what it is.
Yeah.
So I kept like asking for things, and it was just like getting it but not getting it.
Yeah.
And I think the last one, I'm trying to think. I said I was all done. I remember just saying, I'm all done with this. I'm tired of getting what I want. And then, I did one real shallow. I did a shallow wish. It was right after my divorce, and I was really shallow. I said, look, I don't want a heavy girl. I just want someone that's not. I kept like giving these like really, really out of love, heavy, desperate women who were so looking for stuff. They would almost drown you with love because they would want you so bad. And I was like, can I please not have someone who, like, I want someone who has a family who's just not like a big woman. She doesn't be a toothpick. It's just not, you know, like this. I've never had a boyfriend before, because you could just tell they were like,
Yeah.
you know, like, oh, this is my first boyfriend, you're paying attention to me, I'll do anything you want. And it's like, I need someone to kind of, I need someone to keep putting me in check.
Yeah.
Like, checks, I believe in checks and balances. I believe that's the best relationship you can ever have with your loved one, is when one keeps the other one, and that other one keeps the other one in check. Like, you both have something you're bringing to the table. It's not just one direction. Like, I'm not big into tons of yeses. I need someone to be like, no, that was the wrong thing to do. You should go and apologize. Be like, what do you mean? But this is why I did it. And I'll fight with you, and you'll be like, no. And then I will listen. And be like, okay. And then, I mean, we all have that one fight where we all say, okay, now. No.
Yeah.
This is, but I like that. I like that fight to that point. And I'll go, okay. So, I did wish for a real shower, and I got a real skinny girl. I had like 10 kids, and I was like, yeah. I had 10 kids. It was too many kids. When was at the birthday party? Remember that birthday party I had when I was Jay when he was real little with the pony?
Babe, you know how old I was at that?
I know, you were little.
I remember you had a magician, right?
Right. You gotta
I
go
remember the tractor.
Yeah. And the, I can't remember the pony rides. The pony ride in the back.
You would think that I remember that.
Pat had just had his daughter.
Yeah, I was little.
They were little. Yeah, I know you were little. You were real little. You and Sam.
Because how old was he?
1. It was his first
Oh,
birthday.
his first birthday.
Like his first birthday.
And that was 2004?
No, it wasn't his first birthday. He was riding the pony. So I'd probably say 5.
5?
Yeah, so.
What years was it? 8. 2008?
Yeah.
Okay, so I was 9.
Yeah. Oh, no, I don't remember that. I guess I didn't do enough for you.
Apparently not, you fucking asshole.
You're the bitch who forgot the birthday.
Alright.
Alright, we off?
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh.
Bye.
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 Bye.